Yes, boss. What is this? Back with another video. Yes, we're back with another video. I know I look like a freaking, I don't know, goblin right now, but that doesn't matter. Today we're going to talk about something that you guys will enjoy, which is the subject matter of BDSP, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, which we haven't spoken about in quite a while because there hasn't really been much to talk about. The most recent information we had about the games was actually the covers, for the games that were shown off, as well as for Legends Arceus. However, I want to talk about an interesting subject today. Now, this was posted by Pasio Hraim on the Reddit for PokeLeaks, and he specifically did an insane breakdown of the trailer for BDSP from back in early of this year, and I thought we'd look through it, but that's not the only one though. There's another breakdown done by Dreweg Flashy, who also did a pretty long breakdown of what's in the trailer that you may have missed. So basically today, we're taking a look at all the stuff that majority of you guys did not see within the trailer of BDSP. But before we do any of that, we gotta talk about today's sponsor, Adventure Capitalist. Yes, we all love capitalism, don't we? Either way, Adventure Capitalists are celebrating their 6-year anniversary this year, which is very admirable for a mobile game because, for the most part, they tend to kind of fall off after the first few. And to celebrate their 6-year anniversary, they're offering amazing in-game rewards for those next 6 weeks. Now, they've got the running back-to-back limited time events, Party Hat giveaway, 6 times free time warps for Time Warp Wednesday, store sales, and the changing of the in-app store bundles offers as well, which will be awesome for those of you who want to spend a little bit of cash. Now, if you haven't played Adventure Capitalist yet, then what are you waiting for? This is the perfect game for when you're chilling and watching the TV and you just want to play a game for fun, or if you feel like going to the toilet and having a quick dump, then why not enjoy the adventures of capitalism? Now, Adventure Capitalist has also got a 5-part docuseries on their YouTube channel about the creation of the video game itself and the studio and how they thought of this really strange game in general. So check it out on the Adventure Capitalist YouTube channel. So what are you waiting for? Go right ahead and click that link in the top of the description down below and download the game right now and join over 50 million other capitalist players who've downloaded the game to enjoy the best idle game of all time. You can also find a download link in the pinned top comment of this video. Now, thanks to Adventure Capitalist for sponsoring this video, and let's get into today's topic. Alright, so let's start breaking down the things that were actually within the trailer. First thing is, Barry has different colored rugs inside of his house. Could be a placeholder, which you can see in this image right here. Shadows are properly implemented and dynamic to time. Jubilee daytime shadows are positioned south, but during dusk, it's southwest, as you can see in the images right here. Textures are changed slightly to be more natural while mimicking the original textures. An example, tiles added to Twin Leaf's roof instead of smooth tiles. Now, water has reflective shimmering properties, which is kind of similar to what we saw in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee as well. The player and NPC have different idle poses. Example, Lucas has his right leg slightly forward, while Barry has them slightly, rather close together, so to say. Some buildings are completely reworked or changed completely. Example, Valley Windwork building is changed completely, and Floroma building is reworked to have, to having like flowers and windows in the front. Now, some models are changed to be more like natural while mimicking the original. Example, Valley Windwork's wind turbines look, somewhat different, as you can see right here. Foliage is added or removed. Twin Leaf Town and Route 202 showcases this. The first set of flowers around the ground turbine are actually removed now and no longer there. Orborg's town coal conveyor belts are moving and have coal on them, similar to Platinum's rework, probably changed to actually make Orborg more natural and cohesive. Snowpoint City is reworked to be more natural with snow on top of different structures and models. As an example, the Pokegym has snow on top of its actual, roof. Now, Snowpoint City's trees are fully covered in snow as well. Some new models are added to existing areas to make the environment more natural. New railing added to Jubilee City in some areas. The underground is reworked to have lanterns and more fitting textures, which of course makes sense, right? The players have trailing running debris or effects. Example, in the underground, when Dawn is running, a trail of dust can be seen behind her, which it's small details that actually matter. The statue in Eterna City is completely changed to properly showcase Dialga and Palkia combined, which if you guys don't know that, there's like those weird fusion between them. Really strange that we don't really ever see that in the games for the most part, in actually a real proper thing. Some NPCs now have proper models and variations, which is always a good thing. You can see through certain buildings doors with fully textured interiors, example, the Pokemon Center and the Pokemon. Now these, again, small details make a big difference, right? Small details make a big difference and make things just improved by a large freaking margin, I would argue, you know what I mean? Like, it just adds more to it. They continue on. A beauty NPC in Floroma Town can be seen, which is only in the Platinum version, which, again, this is what points towards the whole idea that these games will definitely be more based on Pokemon Platinum rather than being based on Diamond and Pearl, which might be a bit confusing as most people are thinking, well, it's Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, mate. It's going to be Diamond and Pearl remakes. well, I mean, fair enough, right? But they can still include a lot of platinum stuff, or they can sell that platinum stuff as DLCs. That's the only other option they can really do it in. So, I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Well, next up is Jubilee City's billboard now has a proper screen and image, showing Chansey and Happini in a contest, which, hey, looks cute. Nighttime is more dynamic, with lights now peering through doors. Example, Jubilee's billboard building. The battle environment is fully reworked, and the trailer is interpolated at 60 FPS, so the game could be running at 30 FPS. This could change. Now, the player can run diagonally now, according to Dreweg. Pokeballs containing items are not shown in the overworld yet, which is interesting. The protagonist has a chair inside his/her room now instead of a stool. Obviously, there's a switch instead of a Wii next to the TV. The TVs now show more details. Example, the intro scene from Diamond and Pearl, the floor looks brighter and has a proper wood plank texture now. The carpet has a red color around the edges instead of a light/red pink one. Then they continue on. The head section of the bed has now a few metal bars. More details, the mailbox in Twin Leaf Towns are now brighter orange. The windows on the rival's house now have two sections instead of being one big window. A weird font is used for Barry's thud in the remake. In the remakes, it is written with small letters and an asterisk to indicate the sound. In the originals, it was simply written with capital letters and 2 exclamation marks. Maybe they haven't actually finished the dialogue in the game yet, which could be what this implies. Next up, Lake Verity. The cliffside at Lake Verity looks smoother and looks like kind of less like steps. Professor Rowan is wearing his coat in the remakes. Route 202. The battle transition for wild Pokemon battles seems to be as one-to-one as possible. However, the screen effect at the beginning is not there anymore. Next up, we got Jubilee City. It looks like the fountain in Jubilee City got moved slightly to the right. The camera changes in the remakes when we enter Jubilee City and get the cutscene. The walls of the Pokemon Trainer School are very dark compared to the original. The roof of the Pokemon Center has more detail now, probably solar panels. Then we have Ouroboros City. It looks like an additional vent got added to on the right side lower corner near Ouroboros Mine. There can not be seen any overall Pokemon near Ouroboros Mine, probably because the models aren't done, or they got rid of them, right? For, maybe performance reasons. You never really know with Pokemon. Floroma Town, though. Again, more details in the roof and wall textures in Floroma Town, but no design changes. Instead of just being colored differently, the flowers in Floroma Town now seem to be kind of different kinds of flowers in general. The general colors, however, stay the same. The roof of the Pokemon has more details now, just like the Pokemon Center. Route 205. The battle entry for trainer battles is the same as in the originals. Eterna City. The boy NPC in front of the Dialga statue is missing completely. Maybe he isn't there at some stage of the game, or he hasn't been made yet. The plants at the house below the Eterna statue now seem to go all the way behind the building. Snowpoint City, the foot tracks the foots do not remain a bit longer on the ground anymore, which is strange. It is not showing in the Snowpoint City in the remakes. Dynamic weather, not made yet, or it did just get removed. Honestly, I don't remember how it was in the originals, but I believed it snowed constantly. Union Room. The Union Room is filled with people. The pattern on the walls is slightly different and more detailed. Those are some of the changes, I think. Sorry if I listed anything you already did. So there you go. Pretty much just some extra details and things you may have missed within the actual trailers themselves. And one thing somebody else noticed also, DJ Drizzy here says, one thing I noticed is an abundance of youngster NPCs, boys in blue cap. There is some in Snowpoint City in the place of sailors, and one in Twin Leaf in place of a guitarist, blonde-haired dude. This probably indicated that this trailer is an early build before all the NPC models were complete, which is a good point to make, which also gives us a general indication of how far this game is along in terms of development. So that is pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. I think we pretty much went through all the details listed in this, post on Reddit about the things that you may have missed from the trailer. And there's a lot of things here that I didn't even notice that they pointed out, especially small details. So that's pretty much it. And thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Check out our sponsors for today. It'll be really appreciated. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace out and bye-bye.